Who is winning the Super Bowl this year? Is it the Rams? Is it the Seahawks? Back-to-back. Is it the Patriots?
Is it the Steelers?
Is it the Steelers? Probably not. But the NFL schedule has just been released this past week. And with that being said, we predicted every game in the regular season, and we are going to be giving you our division winners and losers, as well as our final four in the NFL playoffs. I am Jack Wright, here with
Joe Felix.
And
Nico Spanguolo.
How are we feeling today, guys? How are we feeling about our own teams, I should say?
A little worse. I am a Steelers fan, despite him wearing the jersey, and I did not like the Aaron Rodgers signing.
Okay. Nico?
Pretty confident. I think they're going to win the division.
Patriots, that'd be. Even though they have one of the hardest schedules
Yeah,
this year.
no, it's fine.
All right. As a Vikings fan, I actually like our schedule a decent amount. I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm a fan. But with that being said, let's just jump right into our divisional standings. Nico, pick a conference that we start with.
Go NFC South.
NFC South to start. One of the more confusing conferences, probably, in terms of talent in the division. I'll start. I think Joe and I are going to be similar in this. I have the New Orleans Saints winning the division.
You came around.
I did. I was a Falcons believer, and I still am. I actually have them going the same record, but I think the Saints have the tiebreaker. I like the Saints' schedule a lot. I think it came out pretty favorably. I like the Falcons' roster more, but I just like the situation that the Saints have put themselves in this year. I like Tyler Shuck. I actually think he's going to be pretty solid. The receiver core is good. Alvin Kamara coming back. Travis Etienne is returning. So this offense, I don't think any of us are going to have questions about. It's the defense that we're worried about. But in a division like this, I don't really trust anybody. So I'm going to take a swing on this upside of this youngish team with Shuck and Tyson.
Yeah, the Saints are top 5 easiest schedules in terms of strength of schedule from last season, so definitely like that. And the Panthers are, I think, number 2 with the hardest schedule, and they were the division winner last year. So
it's tough to pick the Panthers this year with a an improved but mid roster.
An expensive edge rusher who gets hurt every season.
Who did they draft again?
Monroe Freeling. I think this is a Falcons-Saints race, to be honest. Yeah. Nico, you have...
I have the Falcons winning it. I don't have really any of the other teams playing so great. I got the Falcons going 12-5, 5-1.
12-5.
When was the last time they went 12-5?
It's probably the year they went to the Super Bowl.
Probably this season after they play 17 games. They're going to win.
12-5 is a lot of wins.
It's a lot of wins. But I think this Falcons team is very talented. So.
All right. Well, we will see if that comes to fruition.
I mean, the Falcons are a hard team to really put trust in, but I mean.
Is that Michael Penix or Tua's doing?
Or Stefanski.
Tua? You think that's a Tua-led 12-5? Yeah. All right. Let's talk last place in the division. I think we all went the same route, maybe.
I didn't change mine. I went Bucs.
I know we went the same route. I have the Bucs. I have the Bucs going 3-14.
That's bad.
I think this is going to be a Bucs reset year. I think that there's something I don't like about this roster. I don't trust it. I'm not a big Todd Bowles fan as the head coach. I think they put themselves in position to draft a quarterback and move on from Baker Mayfield personally. I don't think he's the guy. I love him, but I don't think he's the guy.
Yeah, I agree. I think Baker will be a Steeler this time next year, and
the more I think about it, the more I could see Baker being a Steeler next year.
I think they're really going to miss Mike Evans and Levante David. So yeah, I had him also.
The Saints being in last,
going what?
Top 4-13.
Okay. I mean, I had them going 9-8, so it's not like a huge.
Tyler Shuck, I mean, I think he just had I don't want to say lucky. He had a good rookie year, but I just don't think he's going to perform that well. I don't really see the hype in him.
All right, so Saints coming last according to Nico. First, according to Joe and I, let's jump AFC South. So stay in the South. We'll jump to the AFC South. I'll start with my winner. I went with the Houston Texans winning the division. I think that this is the best defense in football next year, with a top 3 defensive player in football next year in Will Anderson. He just got paid. Daniel Hunter is still an absolute menace off the edge. The secondary is ridiculous. Jalen Petrie, Derek Stingley, Kamari Lassiter, Caden Bullock, you name it. They've got a ton of guys. Added Reed Blankenship this offseason. This defense is going to be super, super strong. Now, The offense has question marks. Joe and Nico, neither of them are fans of C.J. Stroud. I still think he has some gas left in the tank. I mean, he's only like 25, so a lot of gas in the tank. But I think he's still got an opportunity to be good. Getting Nico Collins for a full season. Tank Dell's coming back. They signed David Montgomery. The offensive line is still not very good, but they drafted one in the first round. They're showing signs of life on the offensive side. I like the Texans a lot, but I think this defense is going to carry them to a lot of wins. So I have the Texans winning the AFC South.
I do too, strictly because their defense is probably going to rival like a Legion of Boom level of play. But CJ Stroud is just ass water, dude. He's really bad. He's got gas in the tank because he is shit. So, with that being said, this is going to be a Peyton Manning Broncos-style team where the defense does all the heavy lifting and C.J. Stroud throws 3 picks a game. And
I went with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
They showed a lot of good signs last season, had a good season, played well, won like 8 straight games.
Lost A-Chain.
Yeah.
We talked about this last time, too. Bashal Tutin's the running back 1.
could lose Brian Thomas Jr. too.
Jr. could be gone.
Yeah. But, I mean,
They got Travis
I like
Hunter.
Tua.
Yeah, who?
They got Travis Hunter, though.
Is he designated corner now?
Yeah, I
Or
think he is.
Wide receiver? I know he got designated to one of them.
I think
Like,
he's playing corner, right?
Yep.
yeah. But I like Trevor Lawrence. He's a solid quarterback. I wouldn't give him top 15.
I'd give him top 15. Listen, I don't like. I like Trevor Lawrence, but I don't understand how somebody can say like Trevor Lawrence is good and I like him and not say the same thing about C.J. Stroud. They're very comparable to me. I like C.J. Stroud too, so I'm with both of them. But
It's not that I don't like C.J. Stroud. He's just not good. Like, he's just...
he's production-wise very similar to Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence will throw for, like, 300 yards, but then he'll also have, like, 3 picks. C.J. Stroud will throw for, like, 150 yards and have 3 picks.
I hate both of them, so I'm just going to sit out on this one. They're both ass.
I actually like C.J. Stroud. I hope he does well, but, I mean, he's just not good.
So you have the Jaguars winning the division. Let's talk last place in the division. I'm very confident in this pick.
I changed my loser.
You changed your loser.
Originally, I was Titans.
Okay, and now we're on the same board. I think the Colts are going to suck.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think the Titans are going to be above the Colts, but obviously in this prediction thing, I have the Titans. But I think
You have the Titans in last?
But I think the Colts are going to be the last team in the division.
I have the Colts at like 2-15.
I have the Colts at 3-14.
Yeah. I think it's
I have the Colts
bad.
being terrible. I don't trust Daniel Jones. I don't think the defense has improved. They lost Alec. They signed Alec Pierce to a $40 million contract a year for like 3 years. Like, terrible signing. Yeah. The offensive line is mid. The play calling's mid. Jonathan Taylor's the only thing keeping this team afloat. It's like putting floaties on a dying whale carcass. Like, it's not really doing very much. The thing is going down. It's being held up by 2 rubber ducks.
I think the only good move they made all offseason was drafting, is it C.J. Allen?
C.J. Allen was good
Yeah.
in the 50s.
At linebacker. That's the only thing I could say that they did a good job at this offseason. But
I think this team's going to be bad.
yeah, I have a little bit of a hot take. I think this time next year we'll be sitting here and Cam Ward will be the best quarterback in the AFC South.
I wouldn't put it past you. What if I put this thought in your head? The Colts suck. This time next year we're looking at Arch Manning
That'd be cool.
in a Colts jersey. Another Manning on the Colts.
Maybe that's the plan.
Maybe
see
that's
that.
the NFL rigged plan.
That'd be kind of cool.
Hey, you never know. So you have the Titans
have
in
the
last.
Titans.
So let's just roll with it. Don't switch. You have the Titans in
Okay.
last.
Yeah, I have the Titans in last. Cam Ward didn't have a great year. Didn't have a great rookie year.
I actually thought his rookie year was solid.
wasn't great.
I didn't mind it.
Statistically, it wasn't anything
Yeah.
special, but like watching,
But I mean, yeah,
he looks good.
I saw flashes of where he could perform well.
Mm-hmm.
But just signed drafted Carnell Tate. I'm really high on Carnell Tate. He's my pick for Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Spoilers.
But yeah, I'm high on Carnell Tate. I think he's a really good receiver. Defenses.
I think the defense is going to be sneaky good for the Titans. I have them winning 5 games, but I think they could win like 8 games. Like I can see a world where they
just
go 8.
fell off a cliff.
Well, he's not even on the roster. The front 7 solid with Jeffrey Simmons. They brought in Jermaine Johnson, like we talked about. So I'm a fan of the team in general. They brought in Alontae Taylor from the Saints. I don't like the Wan'Dale Robinson signing strictly from a financial perspective. Like,
And because he's 5'4".
yeah, I like the idea of bringing him in. I just don't like the money
Good
they paid
receiver,
him.
though. I think he's a good receiver.
He's solid. But yeah, so Titans lose the division according to Nico. Let's jump to the NFC East. I think we all have the same winner.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. I have the Cowboys winning the division.
I do
I
too.
have the Cowboys.
Okay, I think I've been on record the last couple weeks saying that I think this is a very real Cowboys year. Like I think this is a year that the Cowboys could legitimately win a Super Bowl. The offense is phenomenal, as it was last year. They brought back everybody. The offense is very, very good. The defense is improved. Although you lose Micah Parsons, the defensive line is still good. And they added Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence in the first round of the draft this year. I really liked what they did there. My only worry with them is corner. Like, that's the only thing I worry
That's your
about.
only worry? My worry is coaching. Schottenheimer.
I don't like Schottenheimer either.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Schottenheimer guy, but positionally, on the field wise, it's corners. The only thing I'm like, I'm not really sure if that's. But I mean, if Deron Bland has another good season, we're in for a very, very dominant Cowboys season. I think you're going to have to score 30 to win this game, to win games against this team, like consistently.
Yeah.
Because their offense is
Cranking.
Yeah,
they're going to be rolling out points. So I have them winning 13 games, but Cowboys.
I have Cowboys.
I have the Cowboys going.
Although the
13 and
Eagles
4.
do have they're also top 5 easiest strength of schedule. So
I think they're going to win a lot of games too. Loser in the division, Nico.
The Washington Commanders. I have them going 1-16.
I don't have them going 1-16. However, I do think they're going to come in last.
Yeah,
You also
I
have
do
them
too.
last. I know Joe has been a believer in the Giants this offseason. He has made me into a believer this offseason in the Giants. I think they're going to be an improved team. I have them going 7-10 this year. I think that's going to be like I think I could see them winning 9 games. Like I could see that being a bigger jump, but for now I like the Giants to improve to 7-10. But I also have the Commanders in last. I hate the offense. I don't like anything.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is the only piece, and
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin is the only piece of this offense that I somewhat think is viable.
yeah.
I don't like the defense.
Well, they have Bill.
Bill's not doing anything for them. But I like Sonny Styles. I thought that was a really good pick.
Who is their wide? Is it Luke McCaffrey? Is he their wide receiver too?
I believe so.
That's crazy.
Maybe Traylon Burks.
Oh, he had a good catch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one good catch.
Yeah.
But yeah, we all have the Commanders in last. This is going to be a bad team. AFC East. Nico's division. Now, I will warn you. Nico has yet to put his biases aside.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Nico is still learning the art of professionalism when it comes to making predictions. So, warning, you're going to hear some Patriots spew here in a second. I have the Bills winning the division pretty handily. I think this is a very, very... They have an easy-ish schedule. I think this is a very, very promising year for the Bills. Josh Allen comes back. The weapons are much improved. Grabbing DJ Moore, I think, was a very, very solid trade. Another year of Keon Coleman. We'll see what that brings. Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, doing whatever. James Cook coming off a career year. Like, I think this team is set to make a good push at an AFC Championship / Super Bowl run this year. I have the Bills winning the AFC East.
Yeah, I have them at 14-3 winning the AFC East, and I have the Patriots having a little bit of a slump.
I do as well. I think a slump is inbound. They have a top 5 hardest schedule. I have them with a losing record this year.
But the Bills and the Patriots have 4 free games a year against the
Jets
Dolphins
and
and
the
Jets.
Dolphins.
So, I mean, if you can squeak out 5 wins against non-divisional opponents, then you're already at a winning record.
Looking at our schedule,
true.
I think mine is very unbiased.
Okay, go ahead. What do you have the Patriots going?
I have them going 12-5.
The Patriots are the winners of the division. Why?
Our defense, we're going to have a top 5 defense, first off. Drake May, obviously, second MVP voting last year. Getting A.J. Brown, another weapon. A.J. Brown, Keyshawn.
This is all. A.J. Brown is not confirmed. You're acting like this A.J. Brown thing is like locked in.
It's going to happen.
It's not confirmed.
It's
What happens if they don't get A.J. Brown? What do you think the record is?
10-7. But we still have Keyshawn Booty, who showed flashes of a wide receiver 1.
Flashes of a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Right.
Was torching Derek Stingley.
Sure.
Demario Douglas, Hunter Henry is a very underrated tight end in my opinion.
Sure.
And I hope Ramondre gets cut and leaves the team. So I hope we have Travion as RB1.
Okay. Patriots win the division. Last place in the division. I think Joe and I are pretty aligned on this. I feel like you have the other team. I have the Dolphins going 0-17 this year. I don't think the Dolphins are going to win a single game. This roster is abysmal.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more generous. I'm going 1-16.
Okay.
But yeah, I gave them 1 win against the Jets, and that was it.
I don't even have them splitting with the Jets. I actually think the Jets are going to be all right. By all right, I mean 4 wins. Like, I don't think they're going to be good. They play the Dolphins twice, which are 2 free wins. But, like, Geno Smith is, like, bad, but he's not, like, he's not. I don't think he's going to be losing them 17 games this year. And I like this offense. The offense outside of Geno Smith is good. Like, the Raiders did not set up Geno Smith well for success. The Jets have. The Jets have a solid offensive line. Garrett Wilson, Omar Cooper, Kenyon Sadiq, A.D. Mitchell. The offensive line is good. Breece Hall in the backfield. Like, this offense is not a bad offense. They're setting him up for success. So I don't think they're going to be the worst team in the league this year. I don't think they're going to be the worst team in their division. I also kind of like the defense. Like, I think the defense is something that you're like, okay, I could see where somebody would find this to be attractive. Just drafted David Bailey. So, personally, I don't think the Jets are going to be awful. I still think they're going to be bad. Don't get me wrong. I don't trust Geno Smith. But if they get a good quarterback next year, I think this team could go, like, worst to first.
Yeah, I think they have 3 first-round picks next year, too.
What?
They have 3. They have the Colts, their own, and...
No.
Who'd they trade?
Yeah, the Cowboys. From the Quinnen. They traded Quinnen Williams and then Sauce to the Colts. So I think this team is a worst to first contender next year, personally. But,
I really liked the Jets draft. I mean, I think they did pretty well. Omar Cooper.
But you have them last in the division.
I do have them last in the division.
So how many games do you have the Dolphins winning?
3.
So you have the Jets winning 2?
Yeah.
All right.
I think Aaron Glenn is ass, too.
I want to see this season. Like the defensive roster last year, they gutted it. They were like, all right, defensive head coach, come in and do great things. By the way, we're going to trade your 2 Pro Bowl players. We're going to trade the only 2 cornerstone pieces of your defense, by the way. Yeah. Have fun. Play well. Like, they set him up for failure.
Yeah, he was in a bad situation.
So, I don't think the defense is much improved this year, but I think...
I mean, they were already, 8 or 9 games into the season at that point? Like, the season was already halfway over.
Yeah, they traded Quinnen Williams, 9 games in.
And he did nothing. He did something in week 1 against us. And then nothing else the rest of the year.
Yeah, well... I think the jury's yet to be out, or yet to be seen on them. I think they could win games. I really do. Next year, not this year. Next year. Well, let's jump. Let's go NFC West. We'll save the North because I think the North is the most interesting division in football. So we'll go NFC West. Joe, who do you have winning the West?
I think we all have the Rams probably winning the West. They're probably the best roster in the league right now.
I agree.
Top 5 quarterback in the league right now, and they only got better from last season.
I mean, imagine if they drafted Mekhi Lemon.
They'd be really, really, really good instead of drafting a backup quarterback at 13. I also have the Rams. I think this offense is explosive. Hopefully Puka Nacua can be mentally stable enough to complete the season and play well. The defense is incredible. Very, very young defense. They traded for Jalen Watson, or they signed Jalen Watson, traded for Trent McDuffie this offseason, was very active in the secondary market. I thought they did a phenomenal job shoring up the back end of this defense. I really think this team is poised to win. Like, if they don't win 13 games, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
To be honest. So I think this team is destined to win a lot of games and be very, very good regular season and in the postseason. So I also have the Rams.
Yeah.
Last place, everybody's got the
Cardinals.
Colts. Or the Cardinals, what did I say? The Colts. Yeah, everybody's got the Cardinals. I have them going 1-16. I have them
I have them at 0-17.
Yeah.
Hardest strength of schedule in the league is the Cardinals with one of the worst rosters.
Yeah.
Worst quarterback situations.
It's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really bad.
But hey, Jeremiah Love will get a lot of rushing yards.
Touches.
Ashton Genty 2.0, where it's like
he's
going to have a lot of touches. I don't know if he's going to have a lot of yards. That offensive line is awful.
Yeah.
So, Cardinals in last. That feels pretty easy. Let's do AFC West. We might differ on these. These are we're getting towards the ones where we might be different on. Joe, who do you have winning the West?
I think it's the Chiefs' comeback year.
Okay. I
know the Chargers are going to be vying up there, but I think Patrick Mahomes is going to come back with a vengeance, and I think they're going to get it done. Let me see. I think I have them going 14-3. Yeah, I have the Chiefs going 14-3, and the Chargers going 13-4.
Okay.
I also have the Chargers at 13-4, but they win in division. I have the Chiefs going 13-4 as well, but I have the Chargers beating the Chiefs in both games, both divisional games.
Okay. I have the Chargers at 13-4 as well, but I have them winning the division. I think the Chiefs go 11-6. So Chargers win the division. I think this roster, again, is the best roster Justin Herbert's had. I feel like we've been able to say that every year for the last couple of years. But this year's the best roster Herbert's had. They signed David Njoku, who I'm a big fan of. Some people are not. I'm a big David Njoku guy. The weapons are solid. Another year of Ladd McConkey. We'll see what Quentin Johnston can do. The offensive line, if it can stay healthy, should be a top 5 offensive line in the
Yeah,
league.
if those tackles can stay healthy.
It's going to
I'll
be
give
a
Herbert
very,
all
very,
day.
very good offensive line. And the defense is solid. So I really, really like the Chargers a lot. I think they go 13-4 this year and win the AFC West. Loser. Do we all have the Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The Raiders, while I don't think this is a bad Raiders team, I think
either.
I have them winning 6 games. I think it's very possible that they win 8 games. But the Raiders come in last in the division, in my opinion. I just think the rest of this division is too strong for them to move anywhere but last.
Yeah, I have the Raiders winning 6 and the Broncos winning 8.
So you have the Broncos out of the playoffs.
Yeah. I think that
Well out.
I think they start their season off with like a 2-6 run, and they got to try to claw back in, and they're not going to be able to.
That's
I
fair.
also have the Broncos winning 8, but I have the Raiders winning 4. I'm not super high on Mendoza. I don't think he's.
Well, he might not start.
Well, he's not going to start the season, but
It's going to be a Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah.
Um,
he might come in by like week 4.
Also not super high on Kirk Cousins, how old he is, but
some are, some aren't. I like Kirk Cousins.
well,
we'll see.
obviously.
We'll see if he can. We'll see if he can do anything with the Raiders. But the last division in the NFC North, the best division in football, and I would argue that it's not really close. That this is the most competitive. This division is going to have the highest win total of any other division. This is a very, very stout division. Let's start with who we have in last,
Okay.
because I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do.
I changed mine, so
I
it's
know
not the
you
same.
changed yours. Who do you have?
The Vikings.
You're
I've
the
been going
Vikings
9 and
last.
8.
9-8. The 9-8 Vikings come in last. My last team is also 9-8, but I have the Green Bay Packers coming in last. And Joe?
I changed mine twice, so you don't. I have the Packers coming in last.
Okay, you have the Packers.
They alternate. If you look at their schedule, they alternate like super hard opponents every other week, and
leads to a lot of trap games in between.
yeah, and then Micah Parsons he's not really known for winning, so
Yeah, we'll see if the defense can. I don't. Outside of Micah Parsons, I don't love the defense. I also hate their weapons. I think their weapons are terrible. Like
not
bottom.
a Matthew Golden guy.
No, Matthew Golden and Christian Watson are their wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2. I don't trust them as far as I could throw them. Like I think this is a bottom 5 wide receiver core in the NFL, and
I think Tucker Kraft will be the #1 target.
if he's
Yeah.
back by the start of the season, I don't even know if he's going to be fully healthy by the start of the season.
He should be.
Should be, but some ACL.
I was thinking Watson's very underrated. I think Watson's a good wide receiver. I think he's
I don't
a
think
big
he's very
target.
good.
He's, I don't know. I like him.
I'm not a big Christian Watson guy, but
We also didn't see a whole lot on Golden. He was kind of wide receiver 4 for most of the season. Didn't get play a whole lot.
kind of tells me all I need to know that he's
Well,
first round pick wide receiver.
Yeah, but then he
4.
started.
First round pick,
Yeah, I know. But then he started being the wide receiver 2.
and then what happened? Nothing.
He played all right.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. In the last game, or in the playoff game against the Bears, he played pretty good. He had like 90 yards or something, I think.
Did he? I don't remember.
I think he played pretty well.
Anyways,
Jordan Love played really well in that game.
is that
Still lost.
sarcasm or is
No,
that-
he did.
I feel like he did as well. Do you know how many yards do you think he had last season? All of last season.
Oh,
Matthew Golden.
receiving yards?
Yards and touchdowns.
Well, he didn't play a whole lot.
Yards
Just,
and touchdowns.
Like the whole mid-season, like to the mid-season. Maybe even 3/4 of the season.
Okay, he played in every game.
Okay, but he didn't. He was like the wide receiver 4.
How many yards and touchdowns?
I'm going to guess 300 yards to 3 touchdowns.
360 yards, 0 touchdowns. Ass. Anyways, moving on. The winner of the NFC North. I've flipped back and forth on this, and I actually have 2 teams with the same record, but one wins the tiebreak. I have the Bears winning the division. I think they have the same record as the Lions at 13-4, but the Bears get the tiebreaker win over the Lions. I have them both having a great season. I just really like this Bears roster a lot. I think this offense is explosive. I think it's the offensive line is improving. The defense is very good. They got Dylan Thieneman at the end of the first round, which I thought was a steal of a pick. I thought there was no way he would fall there. He ended up falling to them at 25. I really, really, really like this team. And I know Joe talked about this a while ago, but I still think that they're in the Max Crosby sweepstakes. I think if the Raiders really are still thinking about moving on from Max Crosby, I think the Bears are at the top of the list for him, and I think that could just make them that much better.
Scary.
So I think the Bears win the NFC North.
Yeah, originally I had the Bears having a bad season because I thought there was going to be an injury.
You were predicting injuries.
But I looked into it, and Caleb Williams doesn't get injured. Like, he doesn't miss games. He didn't in college. He didn't in high school. He doesn't in the NFL. So I had the Bears winning the division. And what is their record, actually? 13-4. So I don't have them going.
I have them going 13-4 as well.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't have them being like. I don't think they'll be a 1 seed in the NFC just because they're in a tough division. But I think it'll be like 13-4, and then I think the Lions will be 12-5, 11-6, somewhere in that range.
I have them both going 13-4,
I have the Bears going 14-3.
and the Lions going
13-4.
Okay, we all have the Lions.
Yeah.
We have very similar. Like, we both believe both those teams are going to be good. One's
just
really
think-
good because of a schedule. The other one's good because of
Yeah.
a strong roster.
And their quarter. I think Caleb Williams is like.
Caleb Williams, sneaky MVP contender.
Caleb Williams is the best quarterback in that division.
I don't think it's very close.
I don't either.
But I think that Caleb is a sneaky MVP candidate this year. We will get to our MVPs here in a moment.
Yeah.
But before we do that, let's round out the playoff picture. The AFC North, Joe's division.
Yep.
Joe, who do you have winning the division?
I have the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the offense is obviously really good, and I think the defense made a lot of improvements bringing in Dexter Lawrence and Boye Mafe for the defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
So I think as long as people stay healthy, they should be pretty good. They're the only team in the division with continuity at coach, so there's no like adjustment to new schemes or anything like that. And if they can start strong, which has been their hard, like their struggle,
2-5 start.
yeah, then I think they could go on like a 14-3 type of season.
Yeah, I also have the Bengals winning the division. I think this defense is much improved. Just as you said, Dexter Lawrence, Boye Mafe, I really like both those signings. And still, the jury's still out on Shamar Stewart.
Yeah.
First round pick,
He's a
jury's still
bust.
out. We will see. But this offense is obviously phenomenal. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Chase Brown, Joe Burrow, did I say Jamar Chase. The offensive line is another year of these guys who are supposed to be good. Dylan Fairchild was a very underrated rookie last year. Amarius Mims, another year of Amarius Mims, like, shouldn't get worse in theory. But I really like the Bengals a lot.
Sleeping on Mike Gesicki, tight end.
Is he still on that roster?
I think so. Maybe not.
I don't even know if he's. I thought it was Drew Sample
Nah, it's Gesicki.
and Mike Gesicki. Throwback to Mike Gesicki.
Gritty legend.
Gritty legend. Nico, who do you have winning the
I
division?
have the Bengals.
You have the Bengals as well.
He's Bengals.
Okay. Loser. I have the Browns losing in a tight race for last place, but I have the Browns going 5-12 and losing.
As a hopeful Steelers fan, I have the Steelers coming in last place.
Going what?
I'm getting 4 wins.
4-13.
Yeah, realistically, I made that list before Aaron Rodgers got re-signed, and I was very hopeful because Drew Aller's just trash, and we don't know what Will Howard is. But realistically, we'll probably go 9-8. But I went through the schedule, and I have the Browns winning like 9 or 8 games.
I would like to see the Browns. The problem is, if you think whose roster is better outside of quarterback, the Browns or the Steelers?
Defensively, the
Browns, but offensively, it's easily the Steelers, I think.
Tight end, I would give the Browns. I think Harold Fannin is better right now than Pat Freiermuth.
I agree.
Wide receiver, I'd give the Steelers. Running back, who's the Browns running
It just
back?
depends on if Quinshon.
If Quinshon's playing, I mean.
Then if it's Quinshon, then I'd take Quinshon over Jalen Warren.
I would agree.
Quarterback,
Well, outside of quarterback, I'd take the Steelers offensive line as well.
yeah.
So then you get quarterback, and it's like Shedeur Sanders, Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Is it going to be Deshaun?
Mm-hmm.
I'd take Deshaun.
I don't know what Deshaun is right now.
A predator.
Well, yeah, but on the field, I don't know what he is.
I do not like Deshaun. I think Deshaun's going to be better than some people expect, but I still think this team's going to miss the playoffs and come in last in the division.
I have the Steelers and the Browns tied for last, going 2-15.
2-15 is crazy.
That would be like ideal.
That'd
though.
be dream season for Joe.
Yeah.
Put them in position. Well, he has like 2 teams going 0-16 or 0-17, and a team going 1-16.
Cardinals 0-17, Commanders 1-16.
So you're still getting like the 5th
Jets
pick going
2-15.
winning 2 games. So, all right, let's talk awards really quick.
I don't remember.
You remember?
Yeah.
I'll start with MVP. I want to know what the odds are on this, actually. Let me look up MVP. Joe, you can go first. I'm going to look up MVP odds.
All right, well, my MVP is a division winner. I think he could make a Super Bowl run as long as there's no, crazy injuries. I have Joe Burrow. I think he'll have a monster year, probably close to 5,000 yards and a really good touchdown-interception ratio. He's got the best, at least top 3 wide receiver core in the league, and his defense only got better, so I'm a Burrow believer for 2026.
I'm a big fan of the Joe
like
Burrow
that.
of the Joe
Yeah.
Burrow MVP train. Obviously, we all have them winning, so we all have them winning or you have them winning the division too. So, I think that makes a lot of sense. Joe Burrow is currently the 4th highest odds at plus 1,000.
Who's won?
Who Nico has?
Is it Drake May?
Josh
Okay.
winning the MVP.
And not winning the division.
Not only well tied for first, but
But losing the division in a tiebreaker.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
They both went. I mean, I have them both going 5-1 division, 12-5. I don't know what. I mean,
It's it's math. It's mathematical.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have Josh Allen. He's a freak. He can literally do everything.
Back-to-back MVPs hasn't been done since Aaron Rodgers, 2020, 2021, I
He
think.
didn't win MVP last season.
2020, 2021.
No.
No.
Not Aaron Rodgers.
This wouldn't be back-to-back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it skips a year. I forget about Matthew Stafford.
But I don't know. I'm really high on him. I mean, as much as I hate him, or I don't hate him, but he's in the division. But I really like watching Josh Allen play. He's a really good. Yeah, I mean, he's great.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with the guy who was the 5th highest odds, which I was surprised he was even this high. I have Justin Herbert winning MVP this year. I think this team is going to win a bunch of games. They're going to win 13 games, win a very tough division, and it's going to be behind Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert's legs are going to be a big storyline this season. I think he's going to rush for 300-plus yards this year, tack on 5 or 6 touchdowns. I think Justin Herbert's going to kind of blossom into what a bunch of people thought he could be for the last 5 years, and really show that he is a top 5 quarterback in the league. And it's all because of Madison Beer. So I really like Justin Herbert, and I think he wins MVP this year.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. He seems like a MVP type of guy. When you compare it to the NBA, he feels like a James Harden or a Joel Embiid, not like a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. And he seems like a guy that just is going to become an MVP merchant. So that makes sense.
An MVP merchant, he says.
A Steve Nash.
All right. If you say so.
A Lamar Jackson.
Sure. We'll get to that in a second. Offensive Player of the Year, I have Jahmyr Gibbs. I think this Lions team is set to win a bunch of games, and Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be the focal point of this offense with David Montgomery gone. He's going to add on to his touchdown total, his receiving totals. Everything's just going to go up with David Montgomery not there. So I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to win Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I have Gibbs too. I think he's just going to feast in that backfield against a bunch of probably subpar defenses that he's going against that are obviously out of the division. But yeah,
I have Bijan almost for the same reason. Algier being gone, his workload's going to be a lot more. Receiving yards, touchdowns, all that. Same thing as Gibbs. And I would say they're almost the same.
They're in a similar situation,
Yep.
just different rosters.
Yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year, unless we changed, I think we have all the same player. It's Will Anderson.
yes.
Just got paid, one of the highest paid defensive players of all time now. And he is the best player on the best defense, and he's going to rack up sacks this year. That one's pretty cut and dry for me. That was a very easy pick.
He's an
Yeah.
animal.
What do we think his odds are right now?
I think he's second behind Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I
probably
think so, too.
plus 650.
He's second behind Myles Garrett at plus 800. Yeah, Will Anderson, I think, is going to make a very, very strong push to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Would you like to go first?
I would. Carnell Tate. I think he's going to get a lot of targets. I think Cam Ward going into his second year is going to be a lot more developed, obviously, in his first year. I'm iffy on Cam Ward still, obviously, just because of his first year. It was solid, but it wasn't great. But I mean, Carnell Tate, I think, is going to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to have a really good season.
Yeah, I agree. I have Jeremiah Love as mine. I think he's going to feast on carries, and he's going to be probably the primary feature weapon for that offense because outside of him, you got Marvin Harrison, who kind of, I don't want to say fell off, but he's not lived up to his potential. And you also don't have a quarterback that can really get him the ball pretty efficiently. So I think they're just going to run the rock with Jeremiah Love a bunch, and I think he's probably going to have 1,600 rushing yards.
Ooh, that's a lot of rushing yards. That would be the rookie record, I want to say.
Yeah.
Well, he's the current favorite at plus 430. Carnell Tate is fourth at plus 650. Behind Fernando,
Mackay.
Jordan Tyson, and Jeremiah Love. Originally, I wanted to go Fernando Mendoza, but then Joe reminded me that he's not going to start the year, so it's going to be a lot harder for him to win.
Yeah.
Then I wanted to go Jeremiah Love because he's going to get a ton of touches. But I'm going to go with an oddball here. I'm going to go with a player who has a very, very solid offensive line, and he's going to get a lot of touches because he's.
Jadarian, are you?
I'm going to go Jadarian Price.
Oh my God!
I think Jadarian Price could win Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's going to be the feature back in an offense that's going to score a lot of points with an offensive line that's very, very, very solid, and no Zach Charbonnet for the first couple weeks. So Jadarian Price is going to have the opportunity to make his mark early in the season, have a ton of rushing yards, and have a ton of rushing touchdowns. I'm not a Jadarian Price fan, but the situation he's been put in gives him a great opportunity to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
This is like a future level switch up because you shat on him
I don't
hard
like the
when
pick.
they got drafted.
It's because I don't like the pick. I didn't like the value, but given the position they're in, it makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm going Jadarian Price.
I think Jadarian Price is going to have an RJ Harvey rookie season.
Listen,
A Bill rookie season.
it could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Bill.
All right, last award, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I switched mine from.
You switched yours from.
I had Ruben Bain initially. I switched.
Ruben Bain is the current favorite at plus 500.
Is he?
He is.
Oh wow.
Tied with David Bailey.
Okay.
I'm going to go Caleb Downs.
Okay.
I think Caleb Downs is the best player in this class. The problem that I run into is that
in
his
the class.
best player in the class.
Overall.
I think he's going to be the best player in the class when it's all said and done. The problem I run into is safety stats don't jump off the page, and a lot of these voters are just stat watchers, and so they're going to see the sacks of Bain or Bailey or Reese, and they're going to be like, oh, Rookie of the Year. But I think Caleb Downs is going to have the highest impact of any player on the best team of any of these guys. I think he's going to be on a Super Bowl roster making high-impact plays week in and week out. I like Caleb Downs to win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Well, my rookie was originally, I almost said Desmond Bain, Ruben Bain. But the more I looked into it and the more I looked at the player specifically, this guy is going to be racking up tackles on a defense who's probably going to face a lot of runs because it's going to be a lot of garbage time. And I have 2012 Luke Kuechly vibes, so I'm going with Sonny Styles on the Washington Commanders.
Plus
I think
1,000 right now, sixth best odds.
Really?
I actually really like that pick.
I think he's going to get a crap ton of tackles. I think he's going to be the feature linebacker for them because I don't think either of the other guys. They've got two other linebackers, and neither one of them are near his level. And yeah, I think he's just going to eat.
All right, well, I went with Ruben Bain, projected top 4 pick when the college season was over. And then after the combine and everything, his arm length was short or whatever. But I still think he's a freak. I mean, we saw what he can do at Miami. He was pretty much unstoppable. But, yeah, I mean, he's an animal. I don't know how he dropped that far. But
yeah, I like Ruben Bain a
Come on,
lot.
Ruben
I think he's
Bain.
going to be a game changer for them. They're going to win 3 games, but I think he's going to be a game changer for them. Just in case any of you Vikings fans like me are out there watching, Caleb Banks is the tied for 29th best odds to win Defensive Rookie of the Year behind guys like Gabe Yakis, Jermod McCoy, who went 104th, who we don't know if he's ever going to play football again, Bryce Botchetter, Jake Galday, the Vikings pick in the 3rd round, D'Angelo Pons, TJ Parker, CJ Allen, Malachi Lawrence, just a few guys that have better odds.
he's
than
behind Gabe
Caleb Banks.
Jackus?
Yeah.
To be fair, the last D tackle to win Rookie of the Year was Aaron Donald. So
Well,
Maybe he's Aaron Donald. Maybe he's Aaron Donald, but let's get to what you came here to see. Our final 4 of the NFL playoffs. Let's jump right into it. Nico, who is your AFC Championship matchup?
I'm trying to find it. Oh, here we go. What'd you say?
AFC Championship. Who's winning? Or who's the matchup?
Bengals Ravens.
An AFC North clash in the AFC Championship. You have the Bengals as the higher seed and the Ravens as a wild card? Because you have the Bengals winning the division. So the Bengals are a higher seed. The Ravens win the division. Who you got?
I have the Baltimore Ravens winning.
The Baltimore Ravens are headed to the Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson and first-year head coach
Jesse Minter.
First-year head coach in the Super Bowl. When's the last time that happened?
This year?
With McDonald. But before that was, I don't know.
Mike Vrabel. I mean, first year with his team.
First year with the team. Yeah.
I
meant first time head coach.
Okay.
But I think it was McDonald did it anyway this year with the Seahawks.
Yeah,
right?
it was.
I think he was the first time head coach. I think he was a coordinator for the Ravens.
I don't know.
All right, so Jesse Minter leads the 6-seeded Baltimore Ravens. I think 6 seed, right? 6-seeded Baltimore Ravens to the Super Bowl. Joe, who's in your AFC Championship?
I also have the Bengals, but I have them playing the Kansas City Chiefs in a rematch from 2020. Is that 21 or 20? That championship game.
2021.
Okay. I thought the Super Bowl was 2021.
2021 was the Super Bowl.
So
you're asking the
2020.
championship, the AFC Championship. Yes, it was 2020.
Yeah, and then I have the Bengals winning. I have history repeating itself.
All right, it's Burrowhead.
Burrowhead, yeah.
But the game is in Burrowhead, right?
The game would be. Well, I don't know.
Well, who's the higher seed?
I think the Bengals are one game higher, so that would be Burrowhead. I had 14-3 versus 13-4.
All right. I also have the Bengals in the AFC Championship. So we all have the Bengals playing in the AFC Championship. I have them playing the one-seeded Chargers. I think that this would be a super fun AFC Championship if you ask me. Two teams that have never won a Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Two teams that have never won the Super Bowl, giving their franchises opportunities to do so. And I think the Bengals make it to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 61 will feature the Cincinnati Bengals in a massive comeback year where they had the 10th overall pick this year. They storm all the way back to win the AFC and face who in the Super Bowl? We will find out. Nico, who is your NFC Championship matchup?
Cowboys, Rams, and I have the Los Angeles Rams winning.
Okay.
Mine's identical.
Mine is also identical. I have the Rams knocking off the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. I think this is also an NFC Championship game. I would be fascinated to see. I would be glued to my screen.
That'd be a sick game.
So for me, history truly does repeat itself. I have the Rams and the Bengals in the Super Bowl, a rematch of the 2021 Super Bowl. And I have history repeating itself again. I have the Rams beating the Bengals in Super Bowl 61. Matthew Stafford rides off into the sunset on his second Super Bowl and retires on the stage holding the Lombardi Trophy. And it is a career-defining moment for Matthew Stafford, cementing him as a top 10 quarterback of all time.
Yeah. I don't have that. I have the Bengals winning against the Rams, but I like where you're going. I will say it's kind of odd. It seems like a lot of the recent Super Bowls have all been rematches.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Eagles, Chiefs, Niners, Seahawks, Patriots, and now Rams, Bengals. But yeah, I have Burrow lifting his first Lombardi and not becoming the next Dan Marino.
I would love to see that happen. That'd be so sick.
I think
he'd be the first Super Bowl he'd be the first quarterback to ever lose his first Super Bowl and go back and win.
No, that was Hurts.
Oh, Hurts did it. God,
Yeah.
I hate him. He's anyway.
all
messed
right,
up my
well,
stats.
yeah, Jack. Stafford will be seeing the Lombardi Trophy from the sidelines because the Ravens are going to win, and Lamar will be holding his Lombardi Trophy.
Well, we have three different Super Bowl winners. So you have the Ravens over the Rams. You have the Bengals over the Rams, and I have the Rams over the Bengals. We have a fascinating season ahead of us. Yeah. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Let us know in the comments down below. Is it the Rams? Is it the Bengals? Is it the Ravens? Is it somebody else? Let us know down below in the comments. I am Jack Wright.
I'm Joe Felix.
Nico Spanguolo.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.